Florida's going to get their ass kicked.
Hurricane Matthew.
They deserve it, I think.
Florida, this is the real deal. Even the weatherman had a fire. Weatherman? Wow, I really got. Maybe I shouldn't have done.
Are you nervous? Jesus,
no,
hey,
are you nervous,
guys?
I did Afrin right before the show.
Oh, Afrin's great.
Afrin's great.
Afrin's pretty incredible. You can only use it for 4 days at a time because it gets very addictive.
Well, Dr. Steve told me that. He's like, all right, wow. If you really need it, then Afrin for a couple days only.
Dude, when that dude dies, I'm gonna be fucking in a lot of trouble.
I think we're all gonna
like Dr. Steve dies.
I think we all have to set his house on fire when he dies to burn up all the files.
Oh my
right?
God, we're all fucked.
This Dr. Steve has a file on everyone.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, I had like eczema on my dick, and that dude has fucking 400 photos, every angle of my dick.
Well, I know that you send dick pictures to your mom. I didn't know you were sending them to Dr.
Well,
Steve.
now I have
too.
Dr. Steve.
Don't even explain why you send the pictures to your mom. Just let that sit.
I'm going to let that sit.
Let that just sit there.
Everybody can figure it out.
I mean, you don't want your personal conversation with your boys being shared with the world.
Right.
Because, God forbid, the things I say. Just the things I say about you guys.
Dude, we're all a crocodile in this room would fucking eat all 5 of us.
Not a chance, dude.
A fucking 100. Are you serious?
I'd be fine.
We'd
brother.
have to work together. We'd have to work together.
No, he's paranoid.
Are you like some Joe Dirt trainer?
Right, we would have to work together to take out the alligator.
You grew up in Louisiana.
Yeah, I grew up around him, dude.
Oh, that's different.
You got to just be real quiet.
That's it?
Hide behind a brother. That was the old trick.
You say brother in a very uncomfortable way.
Yeah.
No, man.
You say it with the ER, which is racist.
What a bore he is. He took her furniture shopping? Oh my God. Just completely out of touch.
Wow.
Of course she turned you down.
She was married at the time?
Yes.
How does she come home with a new couch to the husband?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You come back and come home with an end table. What'd you get this? I just picked it out of garbage. And it's fucking $5,000.
So your bra's missing and you got a new fucking love seat.
Your fucking socks with yellow tops.
You didn't like my socks?
Oh, they were awful.
I love that it bothered people that I'm wearing socks on the beach like an old man.
Rough. No, it wasn't that
Not
you were
like an
wearing
old man.
socks. It was that they were the white socks with the yellow tips.
Yeah, why? Those are the best socks.
Yeah.
What kind of socks do you
Look at
wear?
those.
Wow.
Look at that.
Gold toes.
I
That's
had
what those
those
are
with like a pair of Skechers when I was like 6.
And then what about Trump sniffing?
The whole time he was doing it.
That's his tell, right? What is it? Is it when he's nervous, pissed off?
I think he just got a nasal situation.
I think it's like a Tony Soprano thing.
What?
You know how Tony always said something and had that heavy breathing with
Right.
it? I think that's what Trump does.
It's definitely his tell, though.
It's so weird.
We got the best of him sniffing.
We got all of them sniffing.
Oh, God.
Let me hear this.
Who made this?
I know.
Really? It sounds like my boy's house in the village.
Yeah. I get shit for the pant leg roll.
Oh, I like
too.
it though, dude.
I was
Stuck
trying
on
to,
some carps. Huh?
They were both fucking rolled up, and then the one fell down. I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I want to take this picture because I'm rolling them up so I could get into the water and cast a little
really
further.
Instagram like a girl.
What about my
double legs up is crazy.
Double legs up.
Why you got double legs?
That one's nuts. Sunsets, dinners.
Wow, dude, you're living a really tough
My
life.
wife's not a fan of the double leg.
Double
up.
legs up is fucking wild.
Like it's like I go in the water. Like there's no one around. Look,
Take
there's
your
literally no
pants
one
off.
around.
Just put fucking shorts on there.
Yeah, put on shorts, you animal. What kind of guy does it?
Because look, I got a fucking winter hat on. It was cold
You look
out
like
there.
you'd have been like the gayest dude on the Andrea Gay tail.
Yeah, you look like you're about to teach Zumba.
I was a caddy for about 12 years, and I was telling people over the weekend, the shit I heard on the golf course, it wasn't in the locker room, it was right on the golf course. Every time a female walked by, maybe she's playing with her friends and she's on the next hole, the shit they would say.
Right.
I mean, it was...
What'd you say?
Yeah, and then I got a nice picture of Judy Gold on my Instagram. It looks
Doing
like
a sleep study?
well, I thought it was. I thought it looked more like a facial, so that's why I posted it. Looks like a lot of jizz on her face. So
That's what I got from that photo. Not that she was very sick or going through some sort of surgery. I looked at all the wires in her nose and on her forehead and said, "Come."
I think he's going through a bad breakup too, so maybe he was distracted.
Yeah, he got dick on his mind.
You think so?
I don't know. I think I saw
Got that
something
ding-a-ling on his mind.
What happens when you have dick on your mind?
You can't concentrate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got me a couple times.
The Chinese have the best posture. And they just
Do they?
walk, yeah. I mean, that's what
Why do you
I
think they have the best posture?
It's because they get fucking hit if they're out of line.
Yeah.
Like that's honestly, kids, like if you get hit for everything as a Chinese child.
Yeah. They're very alert. I will say that. The Chinese
very
always seem alert.
It's probably because they don't have toilets. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
so they're not,
what? They have the best hip.
They don't have toilets?
No, they have holes.
They have holes in the ground.
They have the most flexible hips.
Wait
That's the way you're
second.
supposed to shit.
I don't know.
Ancient Chinese or
I know now. When you go to
like
Asia,
the Chinese dude on my block.
He might have taken
He
out.
has a hole in his apartment.
He might have took out his toilet to feel more.
Is
at
it
home.
because the toilet's too big and they fall in? Oh, come on, guys! Fucking Opie rated 3 to 6.
You bring a robot home like that, you're going to spend the first year just having sex with
Jizzing
it.
all over it.
And then go, wait, it can put my groceries away too? Okay, we'll get to that.
Does it count, though, if you fuck the robot? I mean, is that cheating? Does that count as cheating?
Now, some girls might try to say that, but don't let them do that to you.
Okay, so what if there's a guy robot and your chick fucks the guy robot? Is that cheating?
No, is it gay if I fuck the guy robot? Because if I bought him, I'm fucking it.
I don't think it's gay if you plug it in afterwards. I think you're good. I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't say they don't have toilets.
Yeah,
I feel like
that sounds like something Trump would say. The Chinese, they don't have toilets. They all poop in a hole.
So what song would you first start if you were DJing and he won? What would be the first song you would play?
Celebration, Cool in the Gang. That always gets the place rocking.
What's the second one?
What's that?
What's the second one?
Everybody have fun tonight. Take one out from the Oakster.
We're still doing this, huh?
Yeah. And you know what? There is an Elton John connection there because he was on Elton John's label.
Way to
Rocket
not have a
Records.
feel for anything. Can someone poke him with a stick? See
Also
if he feels it?
What about Ivanka, though? Ivanka's dope, though. Was she there, Pete, when he was there?
She was there.
Really?
Yeah. They're
Is she hot in person?
Yeah, come on, dude.
they're very weird looking. They're very weird looking, and Donald's really weird with how he handles himself around his daughter.
Really?
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable.
No, if I had a hot daughter, I'd be odd, probably.
No, but it's like there's a difference between being like, look at my beautiful daughter, and being like, yeah, look at my fucking daughter. Like, you know what I mean? It's a little creepy. You know what I mean?
The new angle that SNL does is that they're like children of the corn. They all have the same eyes and they look like each other.
Dude, it makes everyone super uncomfortable.
It'd be like the old NEW days. Pull up some carpet in the corner and pop a beer and see if Stalker Patty's sleeping under the stairs.
Which is a true story.
True story.
People asked me about that one. She was homeless, and we said, just sleep at the station. Because we had so many shows on that all liked her. So we're like, you can sleep under the stairs, which she did for, I don't know how long.
She used to yell at me for having the music up too loud. I'm trying to sleep out here, for real. Door would open up. She's, can you turn it down? I'm trying to sleep. I'm doing a show here.
Nice lady, pet owner.
Right.
What else?
Pet owner.
Kind of a Latino or something a little bit, something that could dance.
What kind of pet owner? Like cats?
No. She had.
Was there cat hair all over her pussy?
Jesus, who are y'all?
It's kind of funny.
What do you think? She just running around her house with her legs spread?
Everyone that has a cat, the hair is everywhere. So
yeah,
why not?
I agree.
Why not?
I won't date a woman with cats.
I'll just say I got someone in Philly that's very, very close to me, and he did some edibles, and he was convinced he was going to kill his own kids because he did too much. Because just like you said, he took a little, and you know, we grew up. You know, you take something, it's going to hit you pretty quickly.
Yeah,
but
you
with
go
the
lay
edibles,
in the yard. You
says
take a
right
hit, you
on
lay
it.
in the yard.
Wait 75 minutes, but he's sitting around and he's having a beer, and he's like, "What the fuck? Nothing's going on." So he did another one. So he was, like you said, extremely high, and he spent the whole night in his bedroom with the covers up to his eyes, freaking the fuck out, scared that he might kill his own kids.
How were the kids strong? What were the kids
They're
like?
tiny. They're barely alive.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Were they?
They've only been on the planet, a year or two.
Right. And you can't glove up. You got to go raw fingers.
No, you glove up. Who are you?
Do you glove up?
Yeah, you don't go in there raw fingers. You don't know these people.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking to me like? You're getting mad, like you're not doing a fucking bizarre bullshit fucking thing, and you're like, who the fuck are you about gloving up? What are you, fucking stupid? Dude, what the fuck is wrong with him? You don't glove up. Who are you? Who are you just rubbing girls' fucking pussies on the Upper West Side? What are you, a fucking lunatic?
Bro, it was in Stuytown.
Dude,
that's not Upper West Side, is it?
No, it was to you. It was in Stuyvesant. You fucking idiot. What the fuck are you talking? Dude, how is that a dumb question when you're coming in with a dumb fucking rubbing?
You're dumber than me.
I'm dumber than you. I have a doctorate degree. You
what?
That's in physical therapy and the shit that you went to a certification for.
Physical therapy? You're not even putting on gloves when you're touching someone's
Of course
crotch?
I am. I'm not fucking going to people's houses and rubbing their pussies. It was an honest question.
You said, do I hide in the closet and wait for him to breathe first?
No,
you
I didn't
like
say
a
that.
rapist, bro.
What the? I'm not saying anything. I thought that was. I thought that you walked in. I thought that you walked in. Somebody said that the door is unlocked and you just walk in and it's all part of it and there's the nest and all that.
There is the nest, bro. I'm trying to. Why'd you come at me, bro?
Nobody's coming at you.
By the way,
I am on Chris's side.
The worst thing that you could say when someone calls you dumb is pointing back at him and going, "You're dumber than me."
What the fuck? I don't understand
my
why
bad,
that.
man. If I got aggressive, my bad, dude.
I don't think the question was that outrageous about the glove.
I just didn't know. I didn't know.
You're right. My bad, man. Maybe I'm dealing with some other stuff and I'm taking that on you.
You know what? It happens. Here, listen. Take a dude wipe.
I will take one.
Thank you. Go.
Yes, and we're also doing a Twitter poll right now.
A Twitter poll?
What's the poll?
Yeah, what's the poll?
Who's dumber, Theo or Chris?
Oh, my God.
No, that's
fuck is that
mean.
about?
No, because I know how dumb I am, man, and he's dumber than that.
You got it.
Yes. He could have killed Natalie Holloway, dude. I used to have dreams that Donald Trump killed Natalie Holloway.
You're a crazy guy.
Why?
You're just insane. I know. I mean, in a very good way. Like, it's just nobody like Theo Von.
Theo.
Dude,
I love Theo.
You say crazy shit. It's amazing.
I developed allergies pretty late in life. Like in my teens, I developed an allergy to cat hair, and I think it's just because I had a girlfriend whose family I hated, and they had a bunch of cats.
Oh, yeah.
But then
cats will bust you, too. If you're peeing in the sink at somebody's house, I'll tell you this. Don't do it.
Wait, what?
I used to date this gal, and I don't mean to interrupt you, but it just flew into my brain.
Please, I'll try to remember where I was.
I know where you are, but I got to go over here for a second.
Yeah, flew into my brain.
So how does the cat bust you?
It's like a sick dove. So I was living with this girl briefly because I was going through some tough times financially, and we were in love. And I was over at her house staying there, and I'd been urinating in the sink at night because I've always had some issues. When I was a child, I used to urinate around my bed at night to keep animals away. I used to be scared that animals were going to come and get me.
Wait, what kind of house did you live in that you were truly worried that animals were going to get you?
It's a scary neighborhood, man. A lot of ignorant whites and a lot of honestly dangerous brothers in the distance, and a lot of
of bedrooms that smelled like urine.
A lot of stray animals, yeah. And a lot of stray animals, stray Dobermans. I got to jump by a bunch of animals on my birthday one time.
So how many animals entered your house growing up?
Not many. And I think I had a lot to do with it, actually.
How weird is that? His answer is not many. My answer would be zero.
Yeah, no, he warded them off with the old pee around the bed trick.
I'd urinate right out front of our doors, front and back, dude.
And now that told the animals to get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
Don't come around.
I think it could have had some long-term effects. But here's what I'm thinking.
That or doors and windows. Being in a house.
Animals can thug a little. They'll come banging, bro, if they got enough of them.
Sure.
Right. But I'll tell you this. So I'd been doing a little bit of urination at night into the sink. And And the cat started peeing in the sink, and they'd never done that before. And the girl's mother figured it out. My girlfriend's mother figured it out, and they busted me, and we had to sit down in the living room. It was awkward, man. I mean, I was 31.
So wait, so they figured out if the cat's peeing in the sink, that means somebody else had to have peed there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
pretty awkward.
That's some Columbo shit right there.
Oh, dude, that's Encyclopedia Brown grows up right there.
The American Pie dude just walked by.
Yeah, and Jason Biggs walked by.
Oh, Jason Biggs?
Yeah, he walked by really cool with his glasses on, and then he hit his shoulder on the fucking door frame.
Like a cockatiel? Like
yeah, like small, really cute.
Are the ones that whistle, like back at you? I had one of those, and sorry to interrupt.
No, go.
I had one of those when I was little, and I went to camp.
Yeah.
And then when I came back from camp, my mom was like, the bird surprised us. It flew away. And I was like, oh, wow. I guess it's free. And then like 3 days later, I was in my driveway, and I saw the wing lodged in the fucking... No. My grandma ran it over.
And they would try and tell you it just flew away?
They tried to tell me it flew away, and I saw his whole fucking wing in the driveway, mushed.
What? But they didn't clean
I was
it
like,
up
horrible
properly.
police work.
Yeah, of course.
You know what you guys just reminded me of? One time, so in Dumb and Dumber, when they give that kid Pretty Bird? Yeah. So I one time got a blowjob from a girl because I lied and said I was that kid from Pretty Bird. And if you Google a pic, I look exactly like that kid.
Come on, let's see this.
That boy was blind. You know he's blind.
No, I know, but I said that it was him, and then her and her friends thought it was cool, and I got a blowjob.
So you said you were a child actor, and that's
why I was like, you ever seen Dumb and Dumber and Pretty Bird? And they were like, no way. And I was like, that's me.
Oh my God, I didn't see that.
Well, urine is such a... it's such a bothersome thing.
Look, I've told stories about this when I was a practicing physical therapist. It was hard at times to, be in an uncomfortable area with a hot woman and not, I told you how many times I had a boner through my khakis and the stories where I fucking, got jerked off and stuff.
When you were getting jerked off as a physical therapist, were they wearing a glove?
The girl?
Yeah, the girl. Did you offer them a glove?
Some of them, but they had tennis elbow and shit. So it was like a weird. It was a painful jerk off for them.
Yeah, these are your gout reps.
Earlier you said Dr. Steve has a file on all of us, and we're like,
oh yeah,
when he dies, we got to burn down his house because we're all paranoid.
Kill his whole family.
Okay, so the text from Dr. Steve is, my wife says she'll throw the files away, so no need to burn the house down with her and my kids in it.
I used to sneak out and pee out the front and back doors, dude, to keep animals away from us.
Okay. Well, as soon as you open that door, though, you're vulnerable as you're peeing to keep them away. They could have fucking attacked you from above or something.
Run up and bite your dick.
Oh, right. I got to jump by two dogs on my birthday once. And one of them was black and one of them was a different color. But
why does color have to come into it?
One of them was, man.
Yeah, if you don't listen to Shepard Smith, you will die.
Oh, yeah,
This is it.
All right, let me see this.
This storm will kill you. It will kill your children. It will kill your pets and everyone you know who wants to mess with it. You see what I'm saying? This moves 20 miles to the west, and you and everyone you know are dead. All of you. Because you can't survive it. It's not possible. And your kids die too. Do it now. Or risk death on a freeway in a traffic jam from hell later. Don't let your children die in your house. Not nearly as mad as they'll be at you if they're dead. Look at this fool. But not everybody's listening. Because freedom and stuff. Freedom. And that will be very bad. I want to get to Dolores Berhalter. She's dumb. And I'll ask her why she's staying and if she expects us to cover her funeral.
I will, honey. Thanks for your concern.
Boy.
Bye. Bye.
Mean. Very mean. All right, go put some water in the tub or something. Wash your hair. I don't know. This is silly. Because if too many of you perish, they'll send me down there. And I need to go to this wedding.
You had Rich Voss, who's like, got the, never again Germans tattoos on him. Then you got, which is so bizarre. He's always like, never again. I'm like, you're going to be fine, Rich. Like,
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah, calm down, dude.
You weren't affected by that at all.
Yeah. I peed in a sink once.
Yeah, once.
I think I have too.
No, I was on a...
If you've done it once, brother, here's my question. How have you not done it again?
More? It's perfect. I think...
it's a beautiful
I think
place.
everyone should be peeing in the sink because it's right there.
High Pissers.
It's nice.
I used to run a website called highpissers.com, and it was about raising pissers.
If my hotel room toilet is like clogged up because I use too much toilet paper, then you got to pee somewhere. So it's the shower or the sink or something or out the window.
Well, my story really quick. I was on a double date with my best friend. Growing up, we were like, I don't know. I think we were freshmen in college, and we were home for the summer. And we had these two girls. We barely knew them, and we were drinking pitchers of beer. And it was time for me to take a leak. I went in the bathroom, and there was a long line, and I wanted to get back to what we were doing. So I peed in the sink, and then I felt the arm behind me. The hard hand grabbing me really hard, and he goes, "You're out of here. You can't fucking pee in our sink." So then I had to go back to the table. I go, "Dude, could you at least be cool?" So he walks about a couple feet behind me, and then I'm like, "We got to go," and they're all laughing like, "Ha ha ha! What do you mean we got to go?" I'm like, "We got to go," and then they're like, "Why do we have to go?" And I came clean. I'm like, I got caught peeing in the sink. I didn't even know this girl that well, and that kind of
I got caught peeing in the sink. Yeah, I never got caught, man.
Well, I mean, it was a long line. I'm like, fuck it, I'll pee real fast. I'll get back to my beers, and
the bouncer came up and said, "We just saw a cat pissing in our sink." And then he figured out that Opie was the one customer.
You shouldn't have admitted to it, dude. You could have easily been like,
he just saw you doing it.
He caught me in midstream.
But that hard hand on the shoulder when you're up to something is so bad.
I'm like, gosh,
you can feel it. We can all feel that. They had a boy, I remember, he had a big crush on the teacher, and he thought the teacher liked him.
Yeah.
And this kid named Nicholas, and one day he sat in the back of the class, and he kind of put his penis and his balls out of his pants.
Oh, no.
And thinking like that was going to be
She's
like...
going to see that. And
that's the move.
And that was not the move, dude.
Oh, shit.
That's the opposite of a move. Oh, my God.
That was the opposite of the move?
Oh, he told me about it, dude, and I was like, that's a good idea, bro. And I knew it wasn't a good idea.
Right.
And so I sat far away from him that day just so I could see the idea from far away.
That's funny.
And it was a bad idea, man. And I remember her seeing it and him just kind of like... And then that was it.
You did a little taste, right?
Get your never forget tattoo of Rich Voss's ear stuff?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't here for that.
Oh, you haven't had a taste.
Oh my God, dude!
What is he making?
Most comics have had a taste.
Really?
Well,
disgusting.
Here, go back.
Because you taste it. You taste it through your nose.
Yeah, we'll
I know you've talked about it a million times, but
we'll tweet this out. It's Opie Radio on Twitter. What do I do?
Just hold it so
you got to hold it and give it a good whiff.
I know. What do I do?
Just smell it.
Smell it, you fucking idiot.
God! What the fuck is that?
That's my pussy.
Wow.
Fucking smell. Oh my God!
I had to smell this all from last night when I was fucking.
What the fuck? It smells like a fucking dead possum. That's disgusting. You're gonna want to eat it because it smells like a dead possum.
Gravy.
You don't want him. I don't want to do this.
Do it again.
Vic will suck on it. I'm telling you.
Vic, check this out.
Vic, it's disgusting.
Woo! Man!
Oh my God, it's fucking terrible.
That's roadkill bad.
Roadkill
bad.
You just went southern.
Poodles are smart dogs. I've got a poodle. But with the poodles already.
Well, I mean,
They are smart dogs, and if you cut them like there's one here that doesn't look like that frou-frou French cut. They look like normal dogs.
Yeah, well, why do they make them look stupid?
That's something the people at the dog shows
so
do.
Smart,
that.
why don't those dogs run away from the clippers?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Theo, have you been over to the creepy apartment and gotten any more gay haircuts?
I haven't been back there, actually. I'm trying a new style right now. I'm just kind of letting my hair kind of just take some of its own adventures.
Was it a gay haircut? I mean, I don't
Allegedly.
I don't think it was nice of Kevin to say, have you gone and got any more gay haircuts?
Oh, I looked at a video yesterday where I had pretty much the most homosexual haircut that could be possible. But that haircut wasn't that great. But I think it's okay now. I'm just trying to let it go, bud. You know?
It looks good.
Thanks, man.
This situation was a little gay and creepy.
Yeah, I agree. I met a man, went up to his apartment and got my hair cut. I'll agree. Not a safe choice.
Strange. What makes a gay haircut?
These days, I don't know. It used to be if you had like the same cut as somebody that had like a mental illness, you know? Like,
You mean like if you had the Hannibal Lecter? Or?
Yeah, like if you had, they had a couple of keyed up haircuts. There's a few right there.
The Forrest Gump. The Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
That's how they should have them.
Sling blade.
That's how they should have them in the barbershop.
Yeah.
You want the Forrest Gump, the
I don't
sling
think he was
blade.
mentally ill. He was like on the spectrum, I think.
Yeah, he was on the
That's
spectrum.
true, but it just was fun to say Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
What's that animal that can tell when it's going to rain? A mule? What is it? Bird? What is it, Douglas?
I didn't know we had a weather
I didn't know
animal.
there was a specific one.
Oh, they have countless.
Well, there's roosters are on weather vanes. Is
Yeah,
that
maybe.
what you're thinking of?
Cows.
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 Yeah, cows can tell when
cows
it's
lay
raining.
down.
Yeah,
though.
cows
They
will
lay
lay down.
down.
You're right.
Because they got shitty knees.
Yes.
A little moisture in the
All
air.
that
They got to lay
weight.
down.
Like, this is going to be a lot of wind.
Fuck.
I'm laying down.
What the hell's
that
wrong
makes
with
sense.
them?
I don't really understand how strong I punch because I still train with people, and I don't even throw hard. I'm throwing like 5%, and they feel the pain.
Throw a 5% at Theo.
Yeah, he's young and tough.
You want to take a fiver?
Well, I got that.
I guess, does he know what different percents are?
Is he good with math?
Is there a math portion?
Do you hate when the pilot goes out of the cockpit and
urination
and urinates, and
And
you're
they
like,
set up
"Will you
that
get the
weird
fuck back
fortress.
in?"
They
Yes.
set up that weird fortress like you can't
God.
get
And
past
it's like
this
the
thing.
king is coming out.
It's like a doggy
and then
door.
he stands there. Like, he takes way longer, even though other people have to go to the bathroom, and he stands there and stretches. And
Puts on mascara.
Yeah, talks to everybody. Hey, this
I
is
hate
some flight we're having.
He's doing crowd work. Yeah.
I know. I hate when they get on in the beginning and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna play," and they start like doing, "We're so happy." It's like, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to fucking sleep.
Yeah, we no longer need to know that there's something
And
to
then we're
look
gonna
at
be-
on the other side of the plane. Whenever they make the announcement,
yeah.
check it out, the Grand Canyon. I look out my window. Not on your side, sucker.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, why bring it up?
What about when they
If
tell
only
you
half
the
could
route?
see
I hate
it.
when it's not on my side. Though. I get really mad.
What about the people who get up and start looking over? But what about when they tell you the whole route that they're going? We're going to be flying over Denver. We're going to go a little
and the
south
fucking headwinds. I don't need to know what the headwinds are. What does that have to do with me sitting here trying to watch a movie in my seat or whatever?
I want to see Jenner fight Cyborg, that chick Cyborg.
I don't know Cyborg.
I want to see Caitlyn Jenner fight Cyborg. What's her name? One of those UFC women.
Oh, sure. Oh, that ain't
But
gonna
Caitlyn
happen.
Jenner isn't trying to be a fighter.
No.
Yeah, but you got to. If you were an Olympian and now you're a lady, you got to fight.
I just can't.
How do you not fight? What are you going to do? You're opening up a craft store? You fight.
Sherrod Small took me out of the Caitlyn Jenner game by pointing out the Joe Klecko knee, and now I just laugh every time I see it. Have you seen the knee?
No.
Dude, I used to sell people at Ecstasy. We would sell them hamsters and gerbils to people in Ecstasy, leaving concerts. And Green Day was one of the shows we set up shop at. They actually had a dude named Kenny. This dude was blind in one of his eyes, and he had this outfit, and we would sell them, bro, to people in Ecstasy.
Wait, who figured out that the Ecstasy people really wanted the hamsters? That's kind of brilliant.
I didn't figure it out. I just got work with
But you
them.
got in.
I was employed by
You're
them.
like, all right, we got a lot of hamsters to sell.
But it ended poorly. I mean, as most small businesses do.
How did that small business end?
Ended in a fight. This Asian guy got electrocuted. The only Asian around, really, that I've ever even seen. And they got him.
What do you mean they got him?
Asian guy gets electrocuted.
Bro, this was early 90s, man. This is...
Well, okay.
I like how every story, when you're talking about a person, you bring up their race every time.
And I love how you said, this was early 90s. Like, this type of thing was
Well,
normal
weren't y'all
for
there? Where were y'all in the
90s.
early 90s? Y'all weren't alive?
I don't remember seeing Asians being electrocuted in the early 90s.
You guys were in the city, man.
Yeah, I was here.
We had one. I remember there was a rumor that there was an Asian boy about 40 miles from us. We saved up money. Me and two of my buddies bought a taxi ride over
Oh,
there.
you wanted to go see an Asian boy?
Yeah, we never seen
Let's go
one.
check him out.
Yeah.
What, no television where you lived?
I mean, they had television, but what was on? Highway to Heaven?
So you're in a cab to go see a real life Asian for the first time.
Cost us about $30 each way to get there, and it was a laundromat business, and there wasn't an Asian kid there when we got there, and that was it.
Oh, waste of money.
What kind of drugs were you on that made sense?
Nothing
for real.
Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo.